Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Gina Safira. Today I would like to report my journal investigation. This time I have done investigation in language content area. The journal is about English textbook content analysis for senior high school students. But before we start, I want to state that this video was made to accomplish my English course book analysis assignment. So without any further ado, let's start the presentation. As usual, there are 5 stages in this investigation. First, the journal title. It is Content Analysis of English Textbook for 10th grade students based on 2013 curriculum. The journal was engaged by Barkiah Rahma, Andi Tenri Ampa, and Shamsiarna Napu. In research and question, the authors have 2 questions formulated. These are, first, how is the suitability of English textbooks contents for 10th grade with the core competence and basic competence of 2013 curriculum? And the second, how is the English textbook for 10th grade fulfill the feasibility of content requirements specified in 2013 curriculum? And next, it's about the theories employed in this journal. As we know from the journal title, the authors analyze the textbook contents according to 2013 curriculum determination. Its goals are to prepare religious, productive, creative, and innovative people in Indonesia, and that's based on Government Regulation number 32 of 2013. And Purwati in 2013 also shared her ideas. She stated that affective, psychomotor, and cognitive are 3 balanced competencies in 2013 curriculum. The competencies in 2013 curriculum are named core competence or kompetensi inti in Bahasa Indonesia and basic competence or kompetensi dasar in Bahasa Indonesia. Second theory, type analysis, which conducted by authors. Bhaskaran in 2008 pointed out that content analysis is used in social science studies as a tool. And third, BSNP, or the Board of National Education Standard, BNES, as assessment tool or institution to measure the feasibility. There are 3 measurements for feasibility, which are the description of materials, the accuracy of materials, and supporting materials are included in the feasibility of content. And last, types of textbooks evaluation. According to Koningswert 1995, he suggested that textbook evaluation consists 2 types if we want to evaluate good criteria of textbook. The first type is a very useful impressionistic summary that gives a typical overview of the content or the completeness of the textbook. The other, which includes more material, is deep. Now the result and discussion. This research used mixed methods designed by combining 2 approaches, namely qualitative and quantitative. The authors only analyzed the first 6 chapters of material in first semester as a sample, and every chapter has the learning objective that the students should achieve. And the answer for the first question, the researchers stated that all of the materials are suitable with the core competence and basic competence of 2013 curriculum. The materials in Chapter 1 until Chapter 6 include all of BC and CC. For more detail, the topic and the learning objective in Chapter 1 is same with the 3.1 and 4.1 sub-basic competence. It is about asking for and providing information about identity and family relationship. In Chapter 2 is about responding and giving congratulations and praise. It is same with the 3.2 and 4.2 sub-basic competence. In Chapter 3 is same with the 3.3 and 4.3 sub-basic competence, which about asking and stating the intention to do something. Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 is about explaining and describing descriptive text. It is same with the 3.4 and 4.4 sub-basic competence. And Chapter 6 is same with the 3.5 and 4.5 sub-basic competence. It is about explaining information from announcement and making announcement. To answer second research problem, the researcher claimed that according to the National Curriculum Center, the Bahasa Inggris textbooks was classified as fair by looking to percentage of the rubric assessment of the content feasibility of B and ES complies with 75% of the materials, exercise, and text in it. To provide more clear and communicative result, I have cited table from the journal as you can see here. Table 1, feasibility of content from each chapter in the textbook. The implementation of material completeness in Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 have already fulfilled in the requirements in 2030 curriculum. Functional text, transactional text, and also interpersonal text are shown in Chapter 1, which are the basic requirements for completeness criteria. The material deepness needed in the feasibility of content is implemented well only in four of 6 chapters. Chapters 1, 2, 4, and 6 contain all required elements in the depth of the materials, or pedestrian elements, text formation, retention, production, and extension. The score percentage of the material accuracy is 78%, or in the fair category. The implementation of social function in Chapter 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. These chapters contain text and tasks that connected with the accomplishment in written or spoken that usually found in students' daily life. Chapters 1, 3, 5, and 6 successfully enforce the generic structure needed in terms of content feasibility. Contains 3 types of text: interpersonal, transactional, and functional text that lead to the ability to think coherently and systematically. Linguistic feature in Chapter 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 is written in an accurate, acceptable, and efficient way. These chapters meet 3 requirements of linguistic features in developing communication skills: the quality of language that is accurate and acceptable, the appropriate communicative context, and the appropriate text to reach their social function. Score percentage for the supporting learning materials subcomponent is 72%. The illustration in chapters 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are well made as per relevance criterion. Chapter 1 to 6 contain activities that encourage the development of all 4 life skills, including personal, social, academic, and vocational skills. For the development of diversity insight, only 2 of 6 chapters obtain score for this subcomponent. It shows that the teaching material in Bahasa Inggris textbooks for 10th grade students for first semester contain few of materials that motivate the students to develop diversity attitude. And now for the conclusion. In the end of analysis, the researchers are able to draw a conclusion as following. Bahasa Inggris textbook of 10th grade students of senior high school for the first semester is in accordance with the 2013 curriculum, and the contents of the textbook fulfill the core competencies and basic competencies of the 2013 curriculum. For content feasibility, researchers found some materials in the textbook are not fully matched with the requirements. So, I think this is the end of my presentation. I hope I explained it clear enough, and I beg your pardon if there are some mistakes while I'm presenting or else. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.